What's up, everybody? It's Miguel. You see this place over here? It says Captain Jack's Fish, Wings, and yada yada yada. There used to be a place called something cool, and I found the place riding around. That's when I had a car, and stopped in. Found out they served breakfast all day. I was in there. Then I started showing my friends, and they started coming through. Nice place. Got a random place, was nice. But it brings up a topic, and this has to do with, I think, friends and family. So I would just throw everybody into the thing. Friends and family, and friends and family not respecting your business. So what happened was, I'm not exactly sure if this is what made it switch, but I would come in there from time to time and I would see a bunch of people in there waiting to get some food, and they would walk behind the counter and walk back and, you know, all that stuff, right? That guy's upset. I should be driving faster, that's true. Anyway, they would walk back and forth through the counter, and they were talking to him in a way that it's like, okay, they must really know him, you know? They're family. Cool. Alright, you got his family coming in there and all that stuff, getting food. Alright. Come to find out, they kept getting free food. Now, granted, it's family, understand that. Granted, people like to do things for their family, but you gotta also understand, you know, family-wise, that this guy is trying to live. He's trying to eat too, you know. And so constantly giving out free food is constantly taking, you know, money out of his pocket, type of thing. This is his business. If he don't have enough money to support this business, it goes down, and then he doesn't have any money to support his family. And you're a part of the family, so you know. It also brings up, you know, friends. I've known people, and I'm sure you know people, that, let's say you work at McDonald's, and your friend or family know you work at McDonald's, so they stop by from time to time and say, hey, let me get some free fries, or hook me up with some burgers. Hook me up, you know what I'm saying? That hook me up part. And to me, often the amount of times people actually get hooked up and all that, it's like, you know, they don't take in consideration that you hooking them up is putting their job at risk. It's putting that job at risk just so you can get some free meal. It also goes for, you know, if you're, let's say you're if you have your own business like that guy, and let's take it out of restaurants, but let's take it to construction or art or whatever, and you got friends and they need construction work or they need art, and they either want it for free or they wanted $100 job for like $10 because we're friends. Hook me up, you know. And it's like, oh, come on, man. If you're friends with this person, why constantly try to get a discount? Why don't you pay extra? When the deal is for $100, and you know this person, this is their job, and this is how they survive, and this is how they make ends meet, and you got the money, why not only pay, you know, the price, but pay more? Give them something extra. I'm your friend. Here's the money that I owe you, and here's a little extra to help you with your business and your endeavors, you know, instead of saying, hey, we're friends, cut me a deal, which is shortchanging them for their business. And also now they have to find $90 now because you only pay $10. Now they have to find $90 to supplement what your discount was. I just find it kind of interesting that friends are so quick. Some friends, not all friends, but people are so quick to try to get a deal, but people aren't willing to pay the the total price or pay extra to help the person out. And of course, because I'm saying this, it has happened to me, and of course because I'm saying it, I've actually done it. So I've paid. I do it from time to time when I can. I pay extra for what I ask, because I know that, you know, it's their business and that's how it goes. And I've had people come to me and constantly want stuff for free and all that. And you know, when I was younger, somebody working at McDonald's, I used to eat McDonald's and stuff. It was cool. Yeah, we could get a couple of cheeseburgers and stuff. But then, you know, I started saying it the way I'm saying it now. It's like, man, I'm not asking for it anymore. I don't go to somebody's job and ask for a discount, or, yo, hook me up with some free food, or, yo, do this for me for free, unless it's a favor. So if I'm broke and I need a favor, then yeah, I'm gonna ask. And if you can't do it, fine. But I ain't gonna be, you know, have the money to pay for whatever it is and then try to shortchange you. I think it's kind of messed up, and I guess that's basically what I'm getting at. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. So how do you guys feel about it, I guess? You can ask the question and see what your response is. How y'all feel about friends or yourself, you know, trying to get discounts from your friends all the time? And do you like paying back somehow? Like, I'm not talking about like paying them back by, yo, I took this guy or this girl to the store because they didn't have a ride there. But I'm talking about paying them back in the same sort of token, like, or when they come to my business, I give them a discount, or, you know, something like that. Do y'all guys do anything like that? Ellicott Mills. Well, anyway, that is it for today. So if you catch me on the streets anywhere in Baltimore, Maryland, DC, Virginia, something like that, make sure you shoot me a heads up display, and I'll talk to you guys later. Give me a head nod. Up. There you go.